All right, joining me now to discuss the most recent developments is retired Major General David Fraser. He is CTV's military analyst and the former commander of NATO forces in southern Afghanistan. Hello to you. Good to see you. So, Joe Biden's authorization for Ukraine to use these powerful long-range American weapons inside Russia. What does this mean for Ukraine? Is it a game changer in this war?
Well, it's more strategic than it is tactical. It is not a game changer, but it sends a strong message to Russia that the United States wants to support Ukraine, and it's really designed for the Ukrainian penetration in the Kursk area, which gives them a better bargaining chip, subject to the point where they might have to go to the negotiating table. And it also opens up the door for France and Great Britain to allow them to use their long-range missiles for Ukraine. So this is good news for Kyiv. It is a signal to Moscow, but it's not going to change what's going on the ground.
And the decision appears to come in response to Russia bringing in North Korean troops, 10,000 of them, in fact. When you say it is not a game changer, is it too late then?
I don't think Marcia, is too late. I mean, it does give the Ukrainians some much needed boost in their firepower to deal with the onslaught of what the Russians are doing. But at the same time, it just shows more resolve of the West that they're going to support Ukraine now that they're fighting inside of Russia, which was a line which we didn't go to before. And it does show for Biden that he's all in to support Ukraine. And at a time when there's a lot of uncertainty what the next administration is going to do, it does give Zelensky a little bit of breathing space for him to fight off the Russians. So it's not a game changer, but it is politically significant. And it also sends a message off to North Korea that they just can't come in and not be touched. The United States is going to support the Ukrainians fighting both the Russians and now the North Koreans.
We are looking, though, at a new sheriff in town. During the campaign, President-elect Trump said he would put a speedy end to this war. He didn't explain how, but he made that promise. So what do you think that means? Would Ukraine need to make some territorial concessions?
Marcia, the bad news is they're going to have to make some territorial concessions. Russia has about 22% of the country. Ukraine has 1,000 square kilometers or a little bit more in Kursk area. Neither side has the power to push or finish off this war. The relationship that Trump has with Putin will be significant. And, they will be talking about options of how to end this war, but not to the satisfaction of Zelensky for sure, or to the Ukrainians who've lost territory. But almost 1 million people, if not more, have been killed in this war over the last few years. So I think the end is in sight when Trump gets in.
Major General David Fraser, our CTV military analyst, thanks so much. Good to see you today.